Hi everybody! So, I am here to rant. And before I even get into that, I know people are going to be like, oh, where's your UKISS MV reaction and where's your Subby's Choice? And we haven't done that yet because Jasmine's been working from 2 to 11 for like the past 3 days, and she's scheduled that way till like Wednesday. So it's from 2 to 11, it's hard to get in a video, so we'll try to get those out as soon as possible. And by the way, this on my hand is henna. I tried it the other day, and I mean, I can't really draw forth anything, but it was fun to try. But anyways, on to the reason why I'm here is because woo! Okay. Alright, so as a lot of you may or may not know, today was the YouTube Music Video Awards, whatever. And obviously, as everybody knows, Girls' Generation We Don't Stop was up for Video of the Year. And obviously, when I first saw that, I knew we were gonna win. Even though we're up against Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, One Direction, Psy, Lady Gaga, like a lot of huge artists. But I mean, this is K-pop, so we're gonna win. Sorry, not sorry. You cannot get mad because your fandom didn't vote enough. I'm not trying to hate on One Direction or Justin Bieber or Selena Gomez or Lady Gaga or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry, sweetie. You guys did not vote enough for your artists to win. Just like artists work really, really, really hard to put out good music for us, good performances, good music videos, good everything. We work really, really hard to make sure they can win stuff that's fan approved, like when fans have to decide who the winner is. Obviously, we have to work hard too. It's a give and take here, people. So there are people like, who are these Asian bitches? Who the fuck is Girls' Generation? How the hell did they win over Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber? Skirt! The reason why they won is because we are about that life. Even if you're not a hardcore Sown or a hardcore Girls' Generation member, I know if you're a part of K-pop, you voted not just for Girls' Generation to win, but just so K-pop can have a win in general. K-pop is a global fandom, and I know Bleebers or Directioners, you guys are global too, but the reason why K-pop is more global is because we don't get the chance to just, you know, Girls' Generation go on a world tour and they come to like 10 different cities in America and then they like kill South America. No. That doesn't happen here. That doesn't happen really anywhere besides Asia. K-pop lives on the internet because we don't get the chance to see our artists. K-pop aside, more than anything, I hate racism and ignorance and extreme stupidity. For the people who are like, oh my god, who was that Tiffany bitch? She needs to go back to her homeland. Plot twist of the motherfucking century. She was born in America! What the hell? Justin Bieber is Canadian. One Direction sure as hell is an American. So like, where is, like, what do people have to be for you people to be happy? You just can't talk about something that you don't know. You can't do it. It's never gonna work out good for you because you never know who's gonna come for you, AwesomenessTV. That's another point. So apparently these 3 girls on AwesomenessTV, they did like a live recap or what, they did some kind of thing where they were judging the awards, and when Girls' Generation won, they were feeling some kind of way. They were really, really bitter. Apparently they called like them Chinese and like all this other stuff. They took the video down, but then there's this other video up where they kind of still talked about it a little bit, and they were just like, oh, we're not even gonna talk about that because you already know how we feel about that. I had to let off some steam and I wrote a few comments. They ended up being the top comments, which I was like, oh snap, oh yeah. Like, instead of bashing Girls' Generation, instead of saying why did they win this, why did they do that, why don't you do some research? Why don't you look up some of their MVs? Why don't you, you know, watch a concert performance or two? Why don't you try to figure out what this huge sea of pink lights is? Like, K-pop is so much bigger than the average person can understand. That's why when you first look at it and if you judge it, you're always gonna end up in the wrong, because K-pop, there's so many different dynamics to K-pop. And if you're not about that life, and if you're not a unique person, you're just not gonna get it. If you're closed-minded, you're gonna turn your nose up to it, and it's never gonna end in your favor. It's just never gonna happen. I don't understand why AwesomenessTV didn't make these girls do their research about the artists that are gonna be a part of the YouTube awards before they did a segment on it, because you're gonna look stupid. Like, how are you doing a segment on this when you don't know what K-pop is, when you don't know what Girls' Generation is, when K-pop is like almost always a part of the YouTube homepage. If you're supposed to know about YouTube in general, K-pop is a huge part of that. Like I said, K-pop lives on the internet because this is all we have as a fan of K-pop. The internet is pretty much all I have. So what you're not gonna do is sit here and bash Girls' Generation, say all kinds of stuff out your ass when you don't even know what you're talking about. All these other Lady Gaga fans and Justin Bieber fans and One Direction fans, I understand that you're mad, but it's your fault. I'm sorry, it's just your fault. There's no other way to look at it. Your fandom didn't get enough votes. And that's it. It's as simple as that. And also, with the amount of votes that Girls' Generation got, I'm sorry, but no one else really had a chance. And just because their videos have more views on YouTube doesn't mean they get an automatic win. This isn't about who has the most views on YouTube. It's about who has the biggest fans. And obviously, Girls' Generation did because they won! Another thing that kind of grinds my gears is that I know all these people talking bad about Girls' Generation, they know exactly who the hell Psy is. So it's like, you're not saying anything about Psy, but then there are these 9 gorgeous girls from Korea and you're just bashing them. Like, I just don't get it. It makes me so mad. I hate racist people so much. I hate ignorance. I hate stupidity. I hate people who bash people just for being gay. I hate ignorance. I just hate it. And I know hate is a strong word, but I mean it because racist people, they just, What is your opinion on this whole situation? And I'm sure all the people on Twitter and Tumblr and whatever, all that stuff, people who are bashing Girls' Generation, I'm sure they're like 12-year-olds and stuff like that. But I don't know, just being a K-pop fan, it really irks my nerves when all these people are just going in on Girls' Generation and on us. Like, you're like, oh, all these people voted for them, they don't even speak Korean. Do you know how many people don't speak English? And people are like praising Beyonce all the time and Lady Gaga and stuff like that. They don't understand English, so it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, music is music. Music is a universal language. Music tells a story. Music makes you feel something. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. There is so much music and so many different kind of cultures and languages and people out there that you've never met before. And just to bash them because you're mad that you didn't get enough votes to win is unbelievable to me. It doesn't make sense in my mind. This is why people want K-pop to be big, but then we don't want K-pop to be big because we feel like K-pop is something that is ours. We cherish this. We're about this life. Why can't we just celebrate music? Why can't we just love music? Why do you have so much hate in your heart that you have to go and call somebody an Asian bitch or a ching chong bitch or like a pho loving bitch? Like, you just have no recollection of real life. K-pop is a whole nother world from regular music. The training process. Like, Girls' Generation has been around for 6 years. This wasn't some overnight success that they just, came together and were like, yeah, we want to start a group. We're just going to be amazing. No, they worked their asses off for years and years and years and years to perfect their craft so they can debut and be a K-pop group. Like, y'all don't even understand how hard this is out there for them. And for people to just bash off of knowing absolutely nothing makes me angry. It makes me so mad. Oh my god, you guys are so stupid. Oh my god, you guys are so fucking dumb. So now what I want is for everybody to vote for EXO so they can win Worldwide Act at the EMAs, and then all you haters can be mad again. And for other fandoms saying Girls' Generation, they don't even have any fans. Who are they? Pause. Pause.